Okay, hi. This is Convocation once again. I think this is the 897th Del Mar Convocation. I would like to... your name, please?
Sylvia Lanice.
Sylvia, nice to see you again. I have in my hand, this is a special year because we have a lot of people walking out the door. This is a list of retirees, Sylvia. Okay, have you seen that list before?
No.
No, okay. Well, first of all, look and see if your name's on that list and just make sure that you're not on that list, so that would be good. I did the same thing. I kind of panicked at first. Could you tell everybody, the new people especially, what's your position here at Del Mar?
I'm in admissions, and I'm the office manager, and Della used to sit here. So this is a big chair to fill.
That's right. But I hear you're doing an excellent job, and I've actually worked with you on a couple of occasions, and you did excellent. And by the way, anybody that doesn't know, Della was Della Pierce, still is Della Pierce. She just retired, and Della was so well known here. She was like Cher. She only went by her first name, Della. I'm talking to Sylvia, correct?
Benavides.
Hi. And how many years have you served?
Almost 30 next month.
Right. So it was a 30-year term when you were sentenced to prison here at Del Mar?
Yes.
Okay. There's a huge history of Del Mar College here. There's a lot of wonderful knowledge and expertise that's walking out the door, and we wish them well. The last thing, I guess, Francie, that I'll leave you with, is there any name on this list that's missing that you would like to see retire?
Oh. No comment.
Whose name is not on that list that you would like to see there?
No comment.
Is there a name on this list that you do not see that you would like to see on the retirement list?
Certainly there is.
And any name on the list that you didn't see that you wish was there?
You mean retiring? Oh, no, I wouldn't say that.
We know that there is a retirement incentive plan that you helped initiate, and has anybody pointed out that the initials for that is RIP?
Well, no, they didn't, because nobody wanted to admit that.
I thought it's very clever. I thought whoever thought of this, it's like, okay, this is the Grateful Dead plan of retirement.
Well, actually, and there are 65 grateful people, too.
They are very, very, they're not dead, but they're very grateful.
They're very grateful.
Okay.
I'm so grateful that they're not dead.
Okay, here you're on the list?
But let me put some,
Oh, she's...
I still don't do that.
We're not going to take your picture. I won't put you. You will decide. Listen, if you don't want to be on the tape, I won't put you on the tape.
Okay.
Do you remember?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is very special. We are actually outside the Big Kahuna's office. He's the interim. No, he's the acting Kahuna. And let's see if he'll talk to us or if he'll throw us out of the office. Yes, you can see him. He's in his natural habitat, ladies and gentlemen. He's sitting at the computer. He's playing video poker. That is how we get money here at Del Mar College. Most people don't realize that, but our investment strategy is to do video internet poker, and there's nobody better than Joe Alanis. Hello, Mr. Alanis. How are you? Come on, you could stop that email nonsense for just a second and talk to me.
Love soft as an easy chair. Love fresh as the morning air.
What are you going to miss about Del Mar College?
My coworkers, my people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a second family.
Good. And what are you not going to miss about working at Del Mar College?
The parking.
The parking? You're going to take that lame excuse like the students do? What's so hard about parking at Del Mar?
Well, you better get here on time or you won't find a parking space.
Well, Sylvia, I think that most of us should get here on time. Apparently, you haven't been getting here on time. How many years have you been working at Del Mar?
24.
24 years. And what area are you in now?
Business and Registration Services under Bud Harris.
Okay. And when you started here 24 years ago, what area were you in?
I started in counseling.
Okay.
Counseling and testing. It used to be the same.
Right. And how's working for Bud?
Great. He's very supportive. He's a great guy to work for.
Now, Lucy, you don't have to say that because you're retiring, and we all know what Bud's really like. So, those can't trust a man who rides a Harley, so. Okay, here's a couple
That
quick.
means he's fun.
I like Lucy. She hangs out with Harley guys.
Hi, I'm Bud, and I ride a Harley.
Yeah, what word comes to mind when I say sax?
Institutional makeover.
Okay, that's good. I thought you were going to say something else. I had an S word on the tip of my tongue, but okay, let's try one more. Travis Kirkland.
Ex-president.
That was good. X. And let's do Travis Kirkland.
No comment.
Travis Kirkland.
Former president.
Former president. We had X for Mary Pena, and now we have former. Y'all are way too kind for this. Can you tell us, for the new employees who are anxious to get started at Del Mar, how many years did you serve here?
Well, let me see.
See what happens when you work at Del Mar this long, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't remember anything.
I remember that when I first came here, I was about your size, okay? But because of all the free lunches and dinners and receptions that are given to you here over a period of 30 years, you get to be my size.
Right.
So
I'm looking forward to that then.
Yes, you're catching up. I mean, I can see that. So
Mike Anzaldúa is pretending he's going to come back, but we'll never see his sweet little face again.
Yes, because I told him we would have a building named after him if he came back.
Oh, well, a little egotistical there, Mike. It takes a building named after you to come back and teach. Do you know Mike Anzaldúa?
I do. I know Mike Anzaldúa.
We love Mike Anzaldúa.
Mike.
They're talking about naming a building after him.
Are they? Which one?
They're the outhouse on the South Campus. It's the Mike Anzaldúa Memorial Outhouse.
There you go.
It's unbelievable. Okay, tell us one of your fondest memories of 34 years here.
Meeting you. I know. Scratch that one.
Okay, we're going to take about a 10-minute break for a second. Well, maybe a 2-minute break.
Carl is here. Don't be filming that.
Is there any name on the list that you have a fond story about? This is the retirement list.
Jim Stapleton, top of the list.
Okay, well, let's take him.
Mine.
Okay, and what story that could be told that's rated PG-13 could we tell about Jim Stapleton?
Tell me that part.
Oh, well, we won't talk about Jim then. Let's move down the list till we can find a G-rated story.
I can talk about Jim. One time I asked him a question, and he got up and he crawled across the desk, my own desk, and I just thought that was just only a Jim Stapleton thing, you know?
Did he work for Chippendale Dancers at the time?
My car, too sexy for my car, too sexy by far.
I'm sure that Susie would not like me to tell you why I was calling across her desk. She just wanted me to turn red, and she could laugh out there in the audience somewhere and say, yeah, you remember, don't you?
And did you know that he was actually, Susie Casper told me this, he was actually a Chippendale dancer.
Among other, Jim has a lot of business cards, so...
We'll do word association game if you don't mind. So I'll say a word and you just say first thing. Doesn't matter. You can go blank. It's okay. You're going to retire, so it doesn't matter. Okay, sax.
Well, I don't get it much anymore. I'm over 70, you know. So.